Every single day I feel it.
Every single day I feel the pressure. Double up the work, let's make it extra. Working so my mother get a rest, yeah. Working like I never knew I'm blessed, yeah. Every single day I feel the pressure. Diamonds in my eyes, I know I'm special. In the gym, I gotta get my reps up. In the gym, I gotta get my working. I can't leave it all the chances, make it certain. Yeah, I had to lose it all to find my purpose. Yeah, but I won't do that twice, it made me nervous. Let's get to working. I'm like check one, check two, gonna get the spins now. Want this, want that, gotta be standard. Jokes on you, boy, tell me you the man now. Every single day I feel the pressure. Double up the work, let's make it extra. Working so my mother get a rest, yeah. Working like I never knew I'm blessed, yeah. Every single day I feel the pressure. Diamonds in my eyes, I know I'm special. In the gym, I gotta get my reps up. In the gym, I gotta get my reps up. Yeah. In the gym, I gotta get my reps up. Okay, I'm him. Ain't nobody help me shooting in the gym. It's always been on me, I always gotta build. I let everybody eat before I got my fill. Ooh, keep it real, ooh, yeah. I got my family in a plan B. If I don't get it, then we don't eat. I feel the pressure when I'm not weak. My demons coming like a stampede. But trust me, man, I got it. I'm never out of pocket. We ain't never playing tag. You doubters are just nodding. Only seeing green, no wonder why I never stop it. And while you turning up, I just go up, I'm like a rocket, yeah. While you turning up, I just go up, I'm like a rocket, yeah. Pressure make diamonds. Every single day I feel the pressure. Double up the work, let's make it extra. Working so my mother get a rest, yeah. Working like I never knew I'm blessed, yeah. Every single day I feel the pressure. Diamonds in my eyes, I know I'm special. In the gym, I gotta get my reps up. In the gym, I gotta get my every single day I feel the pressure. Working so I gotta get my reps up. Every single day I feel the pressure. In the gym, I gotta get my reps up.
Like 0 degrees. I'm out the cage, gotta let out the beast. Revolutionary, gotta let out the streets. Locked in the cage.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to McAllen High School, where we have a great inter-district battle here on the Teresa Caso Gymnasium. If you look down there, it says a legacy of excellence, and that's how you get a gym named after you. So today we have a very good matchup between the visiting Lady Mustangs from McAllen Memorial and the Lady Bulldogs from Mac High. This is a very important, pivotal game here in the first round, as both teams are battling for the McAllen Lady Mustangs are 5-2 in district play. They're battling to keep themselves at the pace to try to go for the district championship. And the Lady Bulldogs coming into this district ball game with a 3-4 record. So they cannot afford any more losses as we're getting ready to listen to the starters for the Lady Bulldogs. Once again, I'm Mario Reina, and it gives me a great honor to be here One of the starters is Garcia Natley. We're first introducing the backups. But one of the things that we know involving any McAllen ISD athletic ball games, anytime you have the inter-district schools, McAllen Memorial, Mac High, and Nikki Rowe, you know whether it's volleyball, football, soccer, baseball, it doesn't matter. It is a rivalry, and they always play pretty good ball games, and that's what's expected here tonight. Here are the starters, as you can hear the announcer. Number 10, Emily Ham is a senior, one of the starters. Number 11, Olivia Gonzalez, a sophomore, will be starting. Ria Baca will be starting, and Ria is the leading scorer in the team, and she's only a freshman. And guess what? They have another freshman starting, number 13, Delicia Longoria, and running out the starting lineup, number 30, Miller Ritchie. The Lady Bulldogs coming into this game with a 15-12 record, 3-4 district play. I did talk to Coach Omar Guerra in his first year with the Lady Bulldogs. I did talk to him about the keys to the game, and he basically said that his defense needed to show up because the Lady Mustangs are very capable of putting a lot of points on the board. And he also talked about how important it was for his team to minimize the turnovers. As for Memorial coach Royel Garcia talked about also how important it was for his defense to put a lot of pressure, create some turnovers, and he also talked about how important it is for his team to get all the rebounds that are necessary. The officials for tonight's game are provided by the Texas Association of Sports Officials, the Rio Grande Valley chapter. Tossing it up in the middle is Luben Garcia, also a football official, and the two other officials are Ismael Mendoza, who is also a volleyball official, and rounding out the three-person crew is Bobby Espericuerta, who is also a volleyball official. The starters for the Lady Mustangs, number 5, Arisa Garcia, number 1, Eva Thomas, number 10, Aurora Guzman, number 20, Eva Verreal. And there's the first turnover of the ball game. Going to the bucket. What a shot right there by the lefty. She did a great job of using the glass. She was a little off balance, and first points of the games go to Aricia. And there's that pressure. There's a freshman right there. Number 1, Ava Thomas, is the leading scorer. And yes, you heard me right, just a freshman. And this is something that's the third turnover of the game. Here comes the Lady Bulldogs on a nice bounce pass. Missed shot, rebound by number 5, Larissa Garcia, setting up the offense. The ball will go over to the Lady Bulldogs. Mustangs quickly up with 7:09 to go in the ball game, 4-0. If the Lady Bulldogs want a chance of winning this game, they're going to have to do a good job of handling that pressure, because it's going to be there the whole afternoon. Bringing the ball down court, number 12, Ria Baca. Lady Bulldogs looking to go inside, and there's turnover number 4 for the Lady Bulldogs. So here comes the Lady Mustangs. There is some pressure. Open shot for Guzman. She's deadly all the way out there, especially if you leave her alone. Aurora Guzman, 5'11", junior. She's going to hurt you every time, and the score is 7-0. Substitution into the game for the Lady Bulldogs coming in. Number 21, Diana Villanueva. The last 3 by Aurora Guzman. She comes into this game averaging 13.7 points per game. That was another almost a close turnover. And that's what the Bulldogs have to do. Oh, what a block. Nice block right there on defense by Eva Villarreal. She allowed the player to come in. And not only was it a good block, she did a good job of making sure that she did not foul. Long shot. Rebounded inside. Here they come. And this is something the Lady Mustangs like to do. They like to run. Good rebound by number 10, Emily Ham. Here comes the freshman. She's got a lot of speed. Good pass. Another turnover on that play. You can just give credit to Arisa Garcia. She just wanted it more. Nice pass. Long shot by the leading scorer. Good hustle by Garcia, and she got it. There's a good steal for the Lady Bulldogs. So far, the Lady Bulldogs have played a little bit not under control. They need to settle down. Nice long shot, but wasn't there. Good block. They should get a layup out of this. Oh, she stumbled a little bit. Good hustle down court. Wow, give credit to number 21, Diana Villanueva. That almost looked like an easy basket. But Eva Villarreal had a little trouble with it. So the score 7-0, 5:37 to go here in the first quarter. The Mustangs look a little bit more under control. They're setting up their offense, led by their all-freshman girl, Ava. That's a long opportunity. Real good open shot, and you'll take that open shot all night long. And here's what the Lady Mustangs do. They don't necessarily have to score. They'll put a little pressure there, see if they can get themselves a turnover. Lady Bulldogs trying to run a little bit of offense. Good pick right there, but the official called it on a move, so the ball goes back, and that's like turnover number 6 already for the Lady Bulldogs. Here comes the Mustangs. Another open shot, and you're not going to be able to do that. You got to put pressure on Guzman, or not, it's going to be a long night. Like I said, Guzman comes into this ball game. Another turnover, and Guzman puts it in. No, that was number 21. Del Toro. So with a score 12-0 here in the first quarter, we'll be right back.
A whole new world can open for students who take courses in McAllen ISD's Career Technical Education program. We offer more than 35 professional licenses and certification opportunities, more than 20 programs of study, all tied to 13 career choices, and it's free. Imagine getting a jump start on a career by the time you graduate high school. For more information, contact your school counselor or the CTE office at 956-632-5181. Your future is waiting.
And we're back here at the McAllen High School Gymnasium. So far it's 12-0. So far it's the total first 3 minutes of the ball game totally dominated by the Lady Mustangs. That press has been real difficult to break. A lot of pressure. You look at from what I've observed the first 3 minutes, you look at a lot of girls on the starters for the Lady Mustangs moving very well. They have a lot of speed. And it's made it very difficult for the Lady Bulldogs, but they break the press on that one. Lady Bulldogs settled in, trying to score their first 2 points of the game. There's a long shot. No good. Here comes number 1, Ava Thomas. She's not afraid to drive or shoot. There's a nice, beautiful shot. Good decision by Thomas. I observed her at another ball game, and I when I was told she was just a freshman, look at that hustle right there. And another turnover cost by the Mustangs. Getting back to Ava Thomas, when I saw her play, the way she handles the ball, the way she controls the offense, and she's a pretty good shooter, and she can also drive. She plays very well for a freshman. And then when I was told that she came into leading the Mustangs with scoring with a 16.4 clip. It's good to see. There's another open shot. Good rebound by the freshman for the Bulldogs, Ria Baca. Good move inside, and maybe that will help the Lady Bulldogs on 2 points by Miller Ritchie to get a little bit of confidence. Now, one thing I will tell you, they're trapped. Good opportunity right there. The ball went out of bounds, and that cost a turnover. And anytime you have your defense trap you on the sidelines, it usually leads to good things. So it's 14-2. Lady Bulldogs setting up, trying to see if they can get something going. Emily Ham in front up there to Delicia Longoria. The Lady Bulldogs are very young. They do have 2 freshman starters. And now we're going to have a jump ball. And because the ball goes over to the Mustangs, that basically pretty much, that's just another turnover. And the Lady Bulldogs are going to have to find a way to cut themselves back from all those turnovers if they want to have an opportunity, because then that means there's not a lot of opportunities on offense. And there's a foul called on top. That is foul number, that's the second foul on the Bulldogs with 3 minutes and 9 seconds to go, 14-2. Lady Mustangs so far in total command. Setting up. Thomas looking around. What Thomas likes to do is drive and create shot opportunities for her opponent. There's another nice open shot. Good pass by number 5, Arisa Garcia, to Cariena Del Torres. And there's another turnover on the Lady Bulldogs, and I look at the bench over there, and I'm sure Coach Omar Guerra in her first year as a Bulldog coach, I'm sure they worked on this on the press. I mean, there's a lot of games that they've seen the Lady Mustangs play. They know they're going to press you, but as we all know, playing in the game and practice is totally different. Good pass right there. And Thomas, a rare miss by Thomas, but you give Garcia credit on the nice real pass. And there's a foul. Garcia hustling. Did not get to the ball, and she basically ran over Diana Villanueva. That's the first foul for the Lady Bulldogs. So far, the game's being called pretty clear, pretty clean. It's a good pass, open shot. Good hustle rebound. Nice open shot from the outside. Good hustle. And number 13 got fouled. She'll go to the line. And that is Delicia Longoria. She got rewarded for hustling for that rebound, so she got credit for a rebound. And then, because of her hustle, she got fouled. That's the second team foul for the Lady Mustangs. Both teams have 2 fouls each. First free throw is good, making it 16-3. And the second one is good, making it 16-4. So far, there's been some pressure by the Bulldog defense, but no problem in handling. There's a foul on top as Emily Ham reached in, and that is the third foul. As you know, once you get to 5 fouls per quarter, then the team will have 2 free throws. There goes Ava Thomas, and she does an excellent job of shot by Aisa wasn't good, but Thomas does a good job of penetrating, bringing in the defenders, and then she passes it out. One thing I noticed about her that's a lot of players don't do is that she likes to use head fakes, and they usually work. Nice open shot from the outside, and there's a foul on the back. So now we have both teams with 3 team fouls. We have 1 minute and 30 seconds to go. Lady Mustangs in complete control. And got to give credit to that defensive pressure that they put on the Lady Bulldogs. They've had a lot of trouble handling it. And the Lady Mustangs, they are all over the court, making it a very difficult for the Lady Bulldogs to even just pass the ball past half court so they can set up and try to score. This time it looks like Ria Baca with a long shot, missed. Rebound. One thing that you need to be careful with the Lady Mustangs, they do like to run when they have their opportunities. And there's another turnover by the Lady Bulldog. Oh, somebody, I didn't see this girl. She was right there at the right place at the right time. Good pass. Good drive. Here comes the Lady Mustangs. Guzman. And it looks like the ball's going to go out of bounds. And that will be Bulldog ball. We got 29.2 seconds to go here in this fast-paced first quarter. Lady Mustangs 16. Lady Bulldogs 4. Long shot. That was close. Good rebound by Eva Villarreal. Nice drive all the way, and he puts it in. Risa Garcia noticed that nobody picked her up, and she decided to take it in, and the lefty, not an easy shot, but and she put it in the hole. And that concludes the end of the first quarter. Total domination by the Lady Mustangs. After the first quarter of play, Lady Mustangs 18, Lady Bulldogs 4.
At McAllen ISD, we're all in, preparing every student to be college, career, and military ready with rigorous academics, real-world skills and experiences, plus life lessons that cultivate leaders, and forge multiple paths of opportunity. Our students become future ready. And McAllen ISD does it better than nearly everyone. McAllen ISD, all in for your future.
And we take a look at the bench of the Lady Bulldogs. I'm sure Coach Guerra trying to calm down his girls, because they definitely have more turnovers than points. But it's a pretty good press that the Lady Mustangs are putting on. But what the Lady Bulldogs have to slow down a little bit. They're in a hurry. They're letting themselves get trapped. And we'll see if Coach Guerra's Lady Bulldogs can kind of calm down and just settle down a little bit, because the pressure put on by the Lady Mustangs has been great, and that's something that Coach Garcia talked about. He did talk about in the keys to the game. He said that he thought that how much pressure his defense was going to put would help create a lot of turnovers, and so far it has. The Lady Mustangs are in a man-to-man defense. And travel called. The Lady Mustangs will bring it down. Ava Thomas. It's a pretty good combination of those two girls, the guards, and we have a turnover. The combination of Arisa Garcia and Ava Thomas. Good things usually happen when they have the ball. There's a good drive. Just did not put it away. And a nice shot right there. Kind of forced it, but a bailout call. So Emily Ham is going to get rewarded for driving in. So she will go to the line. Down 18-4. Every point's important. We'll see if Emily Ham, the senior point guard. This is the first one. As we know, those of you that used to play basketball back in the day, that every quarter the fouls start all over. So right now in the second quarter, that's the first team foul by the Mustangs. And once they get to 5 fouls, they start shooting 2 free throws. They don't have a 1-and-1 bonus anymore. Here comes Garcia looking around. Garcia was a starter last year as a freshman. had a pretty good year. It's a good block. But that's going to be a travel. Anytime you have the ball and you got down to the ground with the ball, like Miller Richie did, it's an automatic travel. Here it comes. Little freshman. Got into trouble. Let herself get trapped. Aurora Guzman doing a good job of settling it down. There goes Garcia. Nice move. Nice open pass and money. That's what happens when you penetrate and find the open person. So Garcia was an assist to Eva Villarreal, who did a good job of a baseline shot, making it 20-4. And another turnover caused by that fearless defense by the Lady Mustangs. Thrown in by Garcia. Nice open shot. And another nice open pass. Give Garcia another assist. Garcia to Eva Villarreal. Almost stolen again. But the Lady Bulldogs were able to break the press. Good drive right there. Missed shot. Good rebound by Mike. Oh, she barely missed it, but she hustled for that. The Lady Bulldogs now with a couple long shot. Hit the front part of the rim. And those are the kind of shots that the Lady Bulldogs need to get themselves back into the game. Garcia with the ball. Nice open shot. And that's her third shot in a row right there by Eva Villarreal. And this time, she's 3 in a row shots by Villarreal and assist. All of them coming in by Garcia. And there's a foul call. That is the second foul in this quarter, the second quarter, by the Lady Mustangs, leading 25-4. They set the tone early with that full court press, creating a lot of turnovers as Ham sets up the Lady Bulldogs. Lady Bulldogs trying to see if they can create something. Doing a little bit of better job of handling the ball and the pressure. And there's a steal. Great pass right there. And a great finish. Man, I'm impressed by Arisa Garcia, her passing attack. That was a beautiful lead pass. And Aurora Guzman, with that speed of hers, you put her in that position as there's another turnover as Ava Thomas was hustling. And she's kind of complaining that she thought she was fouled. Almost another steal caused by the Lady Mustangs. Good drive. And that's what the Lady Bulldogs have to do as Diana Villanueva scores. First things first for the Lady Bulldogs. They need to calm down, settle down, break the press, and there's a foul. If the Lady Bulldogs can break the press and then take it in the way Diana Villanueva did in that, that can make things a little bit different. We have a substitute coming into the game for the Lady Bulldogs, Olivia Gonzalez, a sophomore, coming back into the game. There goes Thomas. She's got really, really nice dribbling skills. Another pass. And boy, this combination is really on fire. That's five assists from Arisa Garcia to Eva Villarreal. I think I know who's going to be buying the hamburger tonight with all those assists coming from Arisa Garcia to Eva Villarreal. That combination is really working out pretty good. Now into the ball game for the Mustangs is Laila Lopez. Good defense played right there. There's a matchup right there, pretty nice and interesting. Two freshmen playing each other. So you're going to see them for 4 years, folks. They're both doing pretty good right now. Can you imagine when Ava Thomas becomes a senior and Raya Baika? I think Raya is also a pretty good soccer player. Nice open shot. Not in. Raya Baca did a good job of bringing the ball up, trying to set up some offense for the Lady Mustangs. There's a real good drive. Shot from the top, and Miller Ritchie connects, and that makes it 28-9. Even though there's a long shot and a foul. So Guzman is going to go to the line for 3 free throws. That's what everybody talks when you're in defense, is never foul the three-point shooter, because you're just going to give him 3 shots. Guzman coming into this game averaging 13.7 points a game. And one of the things about her offense is that she's a pretty good three-point shooter. She's a very good defender and a very good defender. So she misses 2 free throws. And we'll see if she gets a hat trick in baseball. When you strike out 3 times, they call it the hat trick. But she makes it good and gives the Mustangs a 22-point lead with less than 3 minutes to go. And there's a foul call as a defender was riding. Olivia Gonzalez was driving the sophomore down the baseline, and the defender was kind of riding her. That's 3 team fouls on the Lady Mustangs. We'll see what Ham does. Ham looking around, trying to get a screen. And there's a travel. The other thing, if you notice in this game, the Lady Mustangs, because of their point guard play, they are very difficult to press. There goes Thomas, not afraid to drive. And that's what she does. One of the things that I do want to send a shout out to is a starter that the Lady Mustangs had last year as a freshman, MJ. She got hurt, was having a pretty good year, and she got hurt, but I was talking to her before the game, and she says that she feels she's part of the team because she's there to support her players. She's there to motivate them and tell them when they're doing some things wrong, and they do listen to her. They should, because she's a pretty good little player. As a freshman, she had a great year. And there was a drive, and that's what the Lady Bulldogs need to do. As Olivia Gonzalez, the sophomore, she drive to the basket, see if there's a bailout or so you get fouled and get an opportunity to put some points on the board. That is team foul number 4 on the Lady Mustangs. Missed free throw. 30-8. 2:13 left here on the Teresa Caso court. And 2 misses. Here comes Arisa Garcia bringing the ball down, trying to create some opportunities. Waiting for the coach, Garcia, to give her instructions. She drives. There's a nice pass by Thomas to Garcia. Those 2-point guards play very good together because they're so used to each other, but give credit to Ava Thomas as she drove. She got the defender to come play defense, and that allowed Arisa Garcia to be open. Nice light open shot, but goes out of bounds. So the Lady Mustangs are definitely playing a good ball game. They want to stay in contention for a possible shot at the district title. It's a real close. There's 5 teams that are battling very well and 2 that are close by. There goes a nice drive. Guzman felt like she was fouled, but nothing was called. Oh, nice. Good rebound. Here comes Thomas. Let's see if she penetrates all the way. There she is. And she did not make it. But that was a good open shot. She's very capable of creating open shots because of her speed, her dribbling ability, and she sets up her defender very well. Coming into the game for the Lady Bulldogs, number 25, sophomore Mia Rivera. Also coming in, back into the game. Cariani del Toro. Nice open pass. Good job. Steal. Here comes Thomas. Look how fast she gets to the ball. And that's what's going to happen a lot of times if you drive to the basket and you're going as fast as Thomas is going. On many occasions, either she's going to finish and get her layup or she's going to get fouled. Coming into this game, Thomas was the leading scorer for the Lady Mustangs, averaging 16.4 points per game. (33-8). Got 45.8 seconds to go here in the. Thomas misses the second one. Good hustle by Guzman. Guzman open and miss and a rebound. How about that? Lopez herself, a freshman, Lila Lopez. Pretty good little volleyball player as a freshman. Got all kinds of district honors and valley honors. And she finishes her three-point play to make the score 36-8. Ham doing a good job of breaking the press. And so far, Ria Baca, she's had some open shots, good shots, but the ball is just not going her way. She's not making them. 25 seconds to go, 36-8. Lady Mustangs in the lead. So far, a dominating performance. And because that is already 5 team fouls on the Lady Bulldogs, it's 2 shots. First shot is missed. And she makes the next shot for her 4th point of the game. 37-8, 24 seconds to go. Here comes Baca. Ham dribbling. She's got to be careful with a 5-second count. She got around Guzman, drove all the way. Miss. And a long shot. And that concludes the first half here. The Lady Mustangs putting on a big show. They are up almost 30 points. Halftime with the Lady Mustangs up 37-8. We'll be right back.
At McAllen ISD, we believe great schools do not stand alone. They are built on the strength of a caring community. For decades, McAllen ISD's partners have helped shape who we are. From our humble beginnings to the thriving district we are today, community support has fueled our mission. Whether through mentorship, donations, or volunteering your time, you have helped us build programs that empower each child. Together, we have expanded learning beyond the classroom, from providing meals and supplies to transportation and mentorship opportunities.
So having partners here at our school definitely allows our students to have opportunities that extend beyond the classroom and connect with real-world experiences. It begins to pave a path for what it is that they would like to do themselves in the future for a career path. So definitely a big connection for that.
Every partnership creates a ripple, one that reaches families, inspires leaders, and opens doors for the next generation. Because of your continued belief in McAllen ISD, our future is brighter than ever. Together, we are creating safe, innovative learning spaces and ensuring every child has the chance to dream, discover, and achieve.
Thank you.
Gracias.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Gracias.
we're just a couple of seconds here from starting the third quarter. The Lady Mustangs 37-8. Score at the end of the first quarter was 18-4. Lady Bulldogs having a lot of trouble with the press and scoring. That's a good drive on the side by Guzman. Good defense by the Lady Bulldogs. Thomas inside. What a pass by Thomas. She found the open person inside, which was Cariani del Toro, on a beautiful pass by Thomas. Oh, nice move right there on top of the freshman, Mia. Good hustle. Lady Bulldogs. There's going to be another turnover. Do have a couple of trivia questions for those of you that are listening. The first one is 100%. Everybody should get it. Who is the court named after on this beautiful facility? All you got to do is look at the court as Thomas takes a three and misses. And, of course, the answer to that trivia question, the legendary Teresa Caso. Nice open shot. Another assist from Thomas. And doing a good job of putting the ball in the hole is Eva Villarreal. Villarreal came in here averaging almost 9 points, and they get another turnover. And here comes the Lady Bulldogs. And there's a travel. Unfortunately, there was a foul inside. No basket. My second trivia question is something that the two head coaches for tonight's game, Omar Guerra and Roel Garcia, they were on the same staff of another coach. And I want to see if you guys can guess who that coach is. Hint, hint, that coach will be coaching in the boys' game. Good defense by Garcia. The session arrow is pointing towards the Lady Bulldogs. Well, the answer to the trivia question, Omar Guerra and Royel Garcia both coach here under Mackay boys coach Ryan Flores. Ryan Flores having a great year. The Bulldog Ball Club, they're undefeated, 25-0. And also there's a foul. They're not only the boys are 25-0, they're also ranked 14th in the state. So we're looking forward to also bringing you that game here tonight. Going to the line to shoot free throws will be Diana Villanueva, senior. Makes the first one. Makes it 41-9. We all knew that coming into this game, the Bulldog offense has struggled all year, averaging about 32 points a game. Another free throw is good by Villanueva. Garcia doing a good job. Giving the ball to Guzman. And a nice job by Guzman. That was impressive. She drove, and then she had kind of like a fadeaway shot. And what I liked about that is that she used the backboard. That backboard can be your best friend for any shooter. And for those young kids listening to me today, is whenever you have a chance to use the backboard, a la Tim Duncan from the San Antonio Spurs, use the backboard. Your odds increase by about 15 to 20% that you're gonna score. That's a rare mistake by Garcia. She basically forced it there. Open shot, missed. Here comes Guzman, looking down court. And she drove, not there. Lady Bulldogs playing a little bit calmer, a little bit more under control. They've done a better job of, and there's a good job of driving in by Ria Bakta. What she did was she got the defender on her, drew the contact and then shot. That way she could get 2 shots. With 5 minutes to go, Lady Mustangs 43, Lady Bulldogs 10. With this victory for the Lady Mustangs, they're still above 500. They're 15-13. They'll be 4-4 in district play. The Lady Bulldogs have had some impressive wins on their schedule. They beat Gregory Portland and a couple of other pretty good schools. But today it has been a tough going. Thomas kind of drove in and she got a turnover on that. And what happens, once in a while you have to remember that even though Thomas is the leading scorer on the team, you have to remember she's still a freshman. She's going to make mistakes, but I wish I would have played like she plays when I was a freshman. Open shot. Here comes Guzman. And a steal by Ham. How about that? Number 10 stealing it from number 10. Drive by Mia. Oh, man, she's just not hitting today. She's had a lot of open shots, and the ball just not going in there for Mia. For Ria Bata. Here comes Guzman. And Guzman just forgot that there was a defender behind her. Good hustle by the Lady Bulldogs, creating a turnover with less than 4 minutes to go here in the third quarter. There's another offensive foul against, probably because you have some moving screens. Whenever you set a screen, you have to be set. You cannot be moving. And that's probably what's happened a couple of times. Here comes Thomas, setting up the offense to Guzman. Sometimes that's what happens, another turnover by Guzman is that you have so much adrenaline at the beginning of the game and you come out and play, and then all of a sudden you find yourself with a 30-point lead and your focus level might not be there. Yeah, just cannot buy a basket. Here comes Thomas. Look at her go with her speed. She's going all the way. Good rebound by Guzman. With 3 minutes to go, that's a nice gesture by Coach Roel Garcia. He's up 35 points and he's not pressing anymore. That's a sign of good sportsmanship. Good block by Lopez. And a good open pass from Ariani Del Toro to Ava Thomas. And even on that one, a lot of players, the way Ava Thomas received the ball, they could have traveled. But she has good footwork, caught the ball. There goes Mia. And another, not Mia, I'm sorry, a foul out there, but my apologies to Raya. She's done a good job of driving in, creating some open shots, but that ball, it's not her night today. On most nights, she's going to be scoring. Came into the game as the leading scorer for the Bulldogs, averaging about 8 points a game. Almost 9 points. Good hustle inside. Oh, nice pass. A good finish. Delicia Longoria with the points on that one. Another freshman. The Lady Bulldogs are very young. The future looks bright for them. comes Ria. She shows you her speed right there and creating a foul. She's been missing some free throws, and we'll see if she can connect here in the free throws. I understand that Raya is also a very good soccer player, multiple sport athlete. There you go. She got her point right there. Her form looked very good. Just spotted Robert Flores, father of Ryan Flores. There's a good pass to the front. Look at the hustle by Guzman. Good hustle by Guzman. But on that one, Raya Bakta held her composure and showed you why she's the leading scorer. Nice rebound in the inside. No finish. Got a rebound by Peña, freshman. Oh, nice move. Didn't get the bounce. There's going to be a jump ball. Possession arrow going to the Lady Mustangs. Got a timeout on the court here with 47 seconds to go here in the third quarter. Score is Lady Mustangs 47, Lady Bulldogs 15.
A whole new world can open for students who take courses in McAllen ISD's Career Technical Education program. We offer more than 35 professional licenses and certification opportunities, more than 20 programs of study, all tied to 13 career choices, and it's free. Imagine getting a jump start on a career by the time you graduate high school. For more information, contact your school counselor or the CTE office at 956-632-5181. Your future is waiting.
And welcome back. We are already in the few seconds away from the end of the third quarter. So far, the Lady Mustangs showed up from the start of the jump ball. They were all over the court, creating all kinds of havoc for the Lady Bulldogs. There's got to be close to 25 turnovers, and also an impressive showing by the Lady Mustangs on offense. Basic offense. You get your point guards to penetrate, get defenders on them, and then they dish it out. You have shooters like Aurora Guzman, the junior, putting in some three-pointers, and then finding the open Eva Villarreal on the inside. She put in some key baskets, and good drive there by, that's what she does. If you come out and play her, because Aurora Guzman, you have to respect, she's a pretty good three-point shooter, and you come out and try to prevent her from taking a three, and then she drives in and gets herself like a layup. Nice, aggressive. I like this. Very nicely done by Raya Bakta. Those were the shots that were not going in for her in the first half, and now she's finding the open. Don't leave her by herself. This is what happens. You got to get on her. You let her set up her feet and take her time, and that's what's going to happen. And with that three by Guzman, that's the end of the third quarter. And with the end of the third quarter, the Lady Mustangs leading 52-17.
Did you know McAllen ISD students come from 18 different language backgrounds? Now that's what we call diversity.
And plus, we have a dual language program, which helps students become biliterate, meaning they can read, write, and speak in 2 different languages. And guess what? It's totally free.
We also have specialized teachers who work with students with dyslexia, helping them improve their reading, writing, and spelling skills.
Oh, and if you're into gaming, most of our schools have esports teams. It's a great way to boost hand-eye coordination, and let's be real, it's super fun.
With all of these opportunities, why wouldn't you want to be a part of McAllen ISD? We've got the facts. Do you?
And we're back here in the Teresa Caso Gymnasium. With this victory, the Lady Mustangs will go to 25-6, and they'll keep pace with the top teams in the district with a district record of 6-2. The key wins for the Coach Garcia's Lady Mustangs, they won against Sherilyn. They've also beaten Bella. They did lose to Far North in a close game, but they've done a wonderful job of adapting. When they lost one of their key leaders, nice long pass by Guzman inside, but when they lost one of their key players, which is a very good sophomore MJ Banjo, they made an adjustment and they just moved on. That's all you can do. Nice shot by Ham, not there. Thomas on the rebound. One thing about Thomas, she gets the rebound. She's always looking to run. Nice open shot. Good creation. That's all you can ask. And she's going to get a steal. Oh, she puts it up and has an opportunity for a three-point play. And that's what Thomas gets for hustling and getting the steal and then just taking it to the hoop. I mean, she's already having a lot of attention by the way she plays. Just imagine 2-3 years down the road, you're going to hear a lot about her, and also the freshman for the Lady Bulldogs, Ria Bakta. And out there also, I understand there's other freshmen, Nikki Rowe and Bella Far North. They're pretty good players, so that's good for the game of basketball in the Rio Grande Valley. Good job of anticipating. And Aisa's going to get a foul. So that was a good job by Arisa Garcia, anticipating the pass. She got the steal, took it to the hole, and her reward will be that she'll be at the free throw line. I want to remind those of you that are listening to us, we will also bring you the boys basketball game. It should be a pretty good battle. And, you know, anytime you're undefeated, which the Bulldog boy basketball team are, they're 25-0, you know that everybody's coming out to get you. So it starts to develop something in your mind like, okay, everybody's trying to beat us. And the Mustangs, they got the team to, they play well. They can do it. So we'll see if they can get the upset. We know that the Bulldogs are favorite. And there's a foul there. And one of the things you want to do if you're a young person looking at our game is you don't want to get yourself trapped when you have the ball. Don't kill your dribble. Keep dribbling, because when you do, you're in trouble. Good defense by Lirian. Drive all the way to the bucket. Good pass. Lady Bulldogs, they do appear here in the second half to be a little bit more organized. Not as many turnovers, but they did get the ball's just not going in. Here comes Thomas. Look out. That's smart basketball. Don't leave her alone, though. Thomas came down, and she was trying to look to score, but she saw there was defenders in front of her and did the right thing of setting up. Lady Bulldogs are not having as much trouble now with the turnovers. Good drive to the back end. Ball does not go in. Lady Mustangs looking to drive. Thomas went in, getting contact, expecting a foul. She didn't get the call. Long shot for a three, off the mark, and the ball goes out of bounds. Will go the Mustang way. 59-19, a 40-point lead by the Mustangs, pretty much within the first 3 or 4 minutes of the game. The Lady Mustangs set the tone. They quickly took a lead, and that was based off of their press and their steals that got them going on the right side. Thomas from the outside, misses. Good rebound inside. Villarreal has to be in double figures already. He had a lot of open shots at the beginning of the game. And that makes it 61-19 with about 5 minutes to go here in the fourth quarter. Stay with us.
Who's on one?
Attendance today, success tomorrow. Attendance matters.
At McAllen ISD, we're all in, preparing every student to be college, career, and military ready with rigorous academics, real-world skills and experiences, plus life lessons that cultivate leaders, and forge multiple paths of opportunity. Our students become future ready. And McAllen ISD does it better than nearly everyone. McAllen ISD, all in for your future.
All right, we're almost getting ready to get back on track here with the Lady Mustangs leading 61-19. 4:59 to go here in the fourth quarter. If the Lady Mustangs can play this way throughout the year, they will have a good chance in this tough district. You have Sherilyn up there, Nikki Rowe, far north, Memorial. Nice pass. And that's the problem today, that the Lady Bulldogs have had opportunities to score. Here comes Garcia. Also a nice pass last time by Bakta. Oh, nice pass inside by Thomas to Guzman, and Guzman continues to score. Having a good day, hitting her threes and also driving in, and has had a pretty good all-around game. Nice open shot, not in. Rebound by the Lady Bulldogs. And we got a double dribble travel. Couple of substitutions coming in. Lopez in for the game. Another thing, when you have some strong guards, it's very difficult to press. But Thomas kind of had a turnover on that one because she just took it for granted. Look at that, behind the back dribble. And a foul for reaching in. Lopez using her speed. No, that was Guzman. Oh, nice defense. That's like the second time she does that. Eva Villarreal waits for the shooter to go around her, and then she blocks her. There's a long shot. Hits the rim. Good rebound inside by Lopez. 3 minutes to go. 63-19. Lady Mustangs in complete command. Oh, nice. Nice drive. Using that Euro step. How about that? Just didn't finish. Nice open shot. Hits the front end of the rim. Good rebound. Here comes Thomas. Guzman, no problem. Hits the front end of the rim. Good rebound by Miller Ritchie. She's been real active in rebounding. Lady Bulldogs trying to finish here strong, get ready for the next game. They're still in contention for a possible playoff, but they really have to find a way to score. Two minutes to go. There's a steal. Nope. Nice open shot. Here goes Guzman to Thomas. Foul on the floor. I want to remind everyone that after this ball game, maybe about 20 minutes afterwards, we'll come back with you. We'll be bringing you the boys matchup between the McAllen Memorial Mustangs and the undefeated Mackay Bulldogs. Yes, undefeated this late in the season, January 9th. There's not too many teams in the entire state of Texas that are still undefeated. Coach Ryan Flores' team ranked number 14 in the state. About a minute and 10 seconds to go. Guzman setting it up. Look how fast she is. That's a smart player there because she used the screen to her advantage, and then once her defender was screened, she took off. 1 minute to go, 63-19. Nice drive inside. How about that? So we'll keep playing. Sophomore Olivia Gonzalez still working hard. And a turnover. Ball goes over. 38 seconds to go. Congratulations to the Lady Mustangs. That really right off the bat, they just got it going. And there's a three-pointer for sophomore Natalie Garcia. This Bulldog team is a very young ball club. Future looks bright for them. There's a three by Lopez. And a rebound inside. Put back by another freshman. Man, there's a bunch of freshmen all over the place tonight here. And that's your ball game. So, once again, the final score here in game number 1. Lady Mustangs 65, the Lady Bulldogs 24. Thank you for joining us, and we'll bring you the boys game shortly.
I'm in the big leagues, told her don't miss me. Ballin' like Houston, ayy, feeling like Whitney. I need a bag, bruh, send it through quickly. I'm making his dog, like I'm in the big leagues. Told him that I gotta go, dog. I'm riding the road, y'all. I think that I'm back in my bag now. So I need that go, y'all. Got hits when he throwing the fastball. Just too quick for it, peeling off like the whip orange. Seen they effort, this piss poor. I got too much, I gotta